Here's a tail of the tape between Drummond and Hill in a 3-round welterweight bout. 9 inches in the reach, and the advantage for Drummond. Much the same weight, 2 inches taller, 29 years old Drummond, 28-year-old Hill here in this match. After we just saw Lance Palmer successfully defend his featherweight title here tonight inside the Edmonton Expo Center. Let's go inside the cage now to Jazz Sakuro. He's got the official introductions.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is brought to you by Autoshopper.com. We are scheduled for 3 rounds in the World Series of Fighting welterweight division. And now, introducing, fighting out of the blue corner, his record, 7 wins versus 3 defeats, 4 wins coming by way of knockout. Standing 6 feet and 1 inch tall, weighing in at 170 1/2 pounds, fighting out of Vancouver, British Columbia by way of Powell River, British Columbia, introducing Michael Hill. And now, ladies and gentlemen, across the decagon, fighting out of the red corner, his record, 7 wins, 2 defeats, 2 wins coming by way of knockout, 3 by submission, and he has won 7 of his last conflicts, 8 in the cage. He stands 6 feet 3 inches tall, weighs 170 1/2 pounds, fighting out of St. Albert, Alberta, by way of High Prairie, Alberta, presenting Mark Sweet Dreams Drummond. Your referee for this contest is Vern Gorman.
And Sheila Patton gets us started with round 1 here between Hill and Drummond.
Fight, are you ready? Fight, are you ready? Mix it up.
Here we go.
Hill is in the black shorts, Drummond is in the red shorts. And quickly a kick and a strong punch from Drummond.
He was able to connect with his right hand. He's moving away in an awkward position, but by being long like that, his reach is amazing.
Left leg kick to the head there that time, another one on the side. He's got to watch, though, as Hill was able to try to grab his leg that time. If you can see that happening early, he knows that's some tactic he's got to have.
Definitely.
And he has landed a few in those high leg kicks.
Michael Hill really coming forward with strong hands.
Good job, Mike. Good job. Good. Left and right.
Again, Drummond with a kick. Hill's come in a couple of times.
Come on, back him up.
And he's certainly taken a few shots and now goes back at him. Hill with a kick of his own.
It's funny, it's very funny how Drummond, when he throws a kick, he moves. He lowers his upper body and moves away from it in a very awkward move that his opponent is not able to counter. Look, again, but this time he got caught. The guy grabbed him in a guillotine there.
Hill now tying up Drummond and getting a few rights in. There's a knee from Drummond. Hill's up against the cage.
Good, hit into it, Mike. You're doing good, Mike. Yeah. Good, turn him, Mike. Turn him. Good. Let's go. Put your head.
What does Hill have to do here?
It would be better for him to slide down to a single leg, try to cross his legs in front of Hill, and then bring him down. Like this is going to be extremely hard. There's no control of the hip. So look at like Hill is throwing the hand at his face all the time, like he's hitting. Look.
This one's scheduled for 3.
There's no danger of him being taken down. Look, he ended up on the bottom. See, his whole grip and his whole body movement was wrong.
So Drummond on his back now here, and Michael Hill trying to go to work.
Beautiful elbow by Hill. Drummond is the name of a very, very famous poet from Brazil. One of my favorite poets come from the Carlos Drummond de Andrade. That's the same last name as Mark Drummond. Now he's bringing his leg up to prevent Hill from hitting him. That's a guard very used by the people from 10 Planet Jiu-Jitsu. It's very efficient in terms of stopping your opponent from hitting you.
Drummond is on his back right now. Michael Hill in the black shorts is on top as we approach the 1 minute mark left in round 1, scheduled for 3. Hill's got him up a little bit more now, tries to get the lock, and here we go.
Now he's trying to switch into a regular guillotine, trying to make the grip, the same guillotine as before,
We saw this earlier,
Look.
Michael Hill.
Michael Hill was smart in laying down. He found his way out, but he went through some pressure right there. What actually just saved him was his height, which our champion, yes,
6'3", exactly.
with our friend, with the judo player, Ivanov didn't have it, so he ended up being choked there.
Hill still has Drummond in a very compromising position here late in this first round with just 15 seconds left.
Again, he's trying to make the grip again, look. 10 seconds to go.
Drummond is going to get bailed out here by the bell at the end of round 1. We'll be back with round 2 after this.
Very interesting match, very interesting match.
At the Edmonton Expo Center here in the fight between Mark Drummond and Michael Hill as we get ready for round 2. Mike Corey alongside the legendary MMA veteran Renzo Gracie here ringside, cage side I should say, as we get ready for round 2. What did you think?
That was a very interesting round. Difficult to call, but I honestly believe that Michael Hill actually had advantage on this one. That was a beautiful trying to finish the guillotine. Beautiful.
He had Drummond down for much of that first round.
It was beautiful controlling. And the funny thing, Drummond strikes in a very weird way. Look, you see?
Well, Hill just got a real power strike in there on Mark Drummond. You had talked about it earlier, how it was tough to get that guillotine because Drummond is 6'3". We're talking about Drummond in the red shorts.
That was actually what saved him. That was actually what saved him. Otherwise, we will see him tapping like our champion did.
Round 2 scheduled for 3, just underway, 5-minute rounds. Mark Drummond in the red shorts has survived a little bit of a scare early from Michael Hill. Going for the submission there in round 1, able to get out of it.
Mark Drummond should be using better his reach advantage. The fact that he only throws one blow, one punch or one kick and then try to get out of the way, he doesn't let the fight go his way. Doesn't allow the fight to go his way.
High leg kick again from Drummond. He did a lot of that earlier in that first round. Now a low one, really. It's on the left leg of Michael Hill, and he comes back with one himself. A little bit of blood coming from the nose of Hill. Backing up now, taking another leg shot. Well, how about what we said at the beginning of the fight there, Renzo? I said how Hill vows never to go for the submission again. Well, he tried to here in the first round.
So don't lie. Don't lie to me. When the situation presents itself, you have to try it.
Now, Hill would love to end all his fights with strikes, so with everybody, he's 7-3 with 4 KOs.
So this is a situation that I would hate, is to just trade blows with a guy taller and stronger than me. You have to have options. This is a complete fighting sport. You have to look for takedowns. That was the whole advantage he had in this fight, was from a takedown. Actually, it was actually Mark Drummond who began it, but ended up on his back. And Hill took great advantage of that. Almost got a submission.
How about the footwork and versatility that each of these two fighters have to have in a fight like this? We've already seen a lot of leg kicks. It's a combination here between both fighters.
Definitely, it's extremely important to walk right. The walking allows you to defend yourself well, to keep yourself out of danger, out of reach, and to make you go in when it's necessary. So the walking is extremely important.
Michael Hill in the black shorts, Mark Drummond in the red.
It's funny because Drummond, every time he attacks or he gets attacked, he gets himself in a weird posture.
Hill wanted to go after him that time.
Beautiful counter from Drummond.
Come on, Mike.
Just under 1 minute and 50 seconds. The second round, this one goes 3.
Hill takes a couple there. Tries the counter back. Blood coming from his nose. Another high kick from Drummond. Now he goes in.
Now he's again into the guillotine. Look, the same guillotine. He was trying to set his head. If he's able to bring his head to the middle, to his solar plexus, he'll give trouble.
What was Drummond thinking about right there, and so he kind of went right in on him and got caught right in the guillotine.
He was positioning himself for the same move again.
Approaching the 1 minute mark left in round 2.
Beautiful block. Hill.
Drummond. Hill comes in strong, has Drummond from behind now and takes him down. Trying to get a couple of knee shots in.
That was a beautiful try with the spinning elbow. Landed on Drummond's chest.
They're both really trading blows right now here toward the end of round 2. Ten seconds left in round 2. Hill takes Drummond down, but the time is going to wind down here in round 2. Back with a third after this. All right, both fighters firing up the crowd here at the Edmonton Expo Center as we go to round 3, third and final round. Let's listen in to Hill's corner during the break.
You're going to be a little bit busier with your boxing. That's you win this round. A little bit busier with your boxing, okay?
He is dropping his hand here, left hook.
Hey, if you see an opportunity to double leg him,
All right, so Michael Hill in the black shorts, Mark Drummond in the red shorts. How are you kind of scoring this one so far, Enzo?
It's extremely hard to score. They had a beautiful finish on the second. That was a nice shot. He should have had it, but the problem is he landed on his knee and stay. If he had actually stand up, he would bring Drummond down. Now let's see how this is going to end. He has a single leg there. Drummond has his arm to prevent him from bringing him down. The end of the second round was beautiful. It was a beautiful exchange of movements where Drummond ended up behind Hill's back. If you have a rewind at home, go check that out because it's worth it.
Oh, big elbow there from Drummond, and now Hill fights back strong to get him off of him.
Hill showing signs of fatigue. Because every punch has been delivered with full intent of ripping someone's head off. So it's, you know, they have to be tired by now.
Third and final round here, 5-minute rounds between Michael Hill and Mark Drummond. Really tough right now to kind of see who would have the advantage in this fight.
Extremely hard to call, and it's a Canadian battle.
Hill out of Powell River, British Columbia. Drummond out of High Prairie, Alberta. Crowd has really got into this one too, sort of towards the end of those rounds where you saw that takedown there at the end of round 2.
That was an amazing, looked like a capoeira takedown falling by the reversal, ending up on Hill's back. It was amazing from both of them.
Is that something there towards the end where you're just trying to get one final, move in to kind of for the judges?
I do believe so. It's the last 10 seconds they try to push in order to score and impress the judges.
Hill showing that left elbow a little bit, comes back with a strong right. Halfway through the third round.
Spinning kick by Hill. Lightly touching Drummond's stomach.
Obviously, both fighters getting a little tired here toward the third round, the late stages, with just over 2 minutes left.
And if you realize they are not working to open their opponent for a knockdown, they are just throwing one bomb. Every time they get in contact, they're throwing the hand as heavy as they can, or the knee, or kicks. So they're trying to throw a one-punch knockout. It's very hard at this stage of the fight.
Under 2 minutes to go in the third round. What does each fighter have to do right here to try to really get in the judges' favor? Because this one's a pretty close matchup here with Drummond in the red and Hill in the black.
I think what really would make a difference would be a takedown right now and play on a ground and pound there. That would make a big difference in this match. It's pretty even until now. It's difficult to call.
Hill, he's trying to avoid that takedown. Drummond looking, just pull him back.
Drummond's not dominating his hip, his opponent's hip. So he's completely loose there. It becomes very hard to score a takedown like this.
Left knee by Drummond.
1 minute to go now.
Unless somebody really makes something happen here in the final 45 seconds, really going to wonder how this one's going to be scored. Good job by the referee there to pull them apart to kind of give somebody an opportunity now to make something happen.
39 seconds to go. This team is gonna make the difference. You can make the difference now to win this match.
Good left there by Drummond. Hill on the attack. 10 seconds left in the third and final round. Michael Hill, Mark Drummond.
One problem that Drummond shows is every time.
We'll be back with the decision. What a fight between these two. This one is up for grabs. We'll have the decision for you when we return after this on NBCSN. All right, let's see what happens here. We have the decision between Mark Drummond and Michael Hill. Jazz Sakuro inside the cage.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds of professional fighting, we will go to your judges' scorecards. They have given us a split decision. Judge Robert Donahue scores at 29-28 for Hill. Judge Matt McAllister scores at 29-28 for Drummond. And Judge Thomas Collin also scores at 29-28 for your winner by split decision, Michael Hill!
So Michael Hill wins it in a very even fight with Mark Drummond.
Yeah. Get ready. Listen. What you wanna do? If you don't strike first, that's when they gon' come at you. Yeah. And you know it's true. Don't let your life get worse. Being timid, that ain't cool. Nah.